This is the second game today, Warren versus Janek. Warren takes black, Janek takes white. The first game was very long, very interesting, complicated variations. How about this one? This one starts with an unusual move by black. Knee kick or an armpit kick, whoever prefers which version. Rather, we play an invasion like this, maybe sometimes like that. I would jump, I think. I would jump and only then play something in between. Or press white down, though then white might counter-attack. Anyway, in the game we see this move, after which black gets points, but white can play this one in center, and then this move, or in the game just Kosumi. No, a kick, I see. White gets too much, in my opinion, but I would recommend these moves. It's not easy for black to go out. It's not easy for black to make life. Maybe somehow black can achieve such a goal, go out, yes. Then there is a chance to make life, perhaps. Perhaps there is a chance, but it is also not easy. White can also first kick. So I think I would play like this as white. White kicks, and then black can extend up, which gives black a strong shape. And black can fight against white stones. I think this would be better for black. Black plays this knight's move, after which white has a chance to play very calm and connect all the stones. Somehow white didn't like this idea. White wants to attack black as a whole and not just cut off one stone. But as a result, black is out, and I think that this is not a success for white. Moreover, black had a chance to play this net. I think that this might be better for black. It might be more difficult to tackle for white. If white plays the same, then black can get a stone at 05 instead of 04. So, yeah, like this, black still doesn't have ice, but white is also thin. The game continues. White gets a 4th line territory, but in exchange, black puts pressure on white's group. Interesting move. A bit unexpected. We would like to play like this, but then we indeed leave a very weak point. So white's move, even though it's so much on the inside, is strong. Black played this cut to complicate the position a bit. Yeah, makes sense. Though I think that just playing a push is also good. However, white has here this nasty little Tsuji, we could say. If black connects, there is this wedge. If black plays like this, then black's shape is broken. And maybe that's why black played these exchanges first. Now black can continue like this. This is the game. And after white's push, black can play this bump and make shape. So like this, black is safe. By the way, interesting that white didn't play this one. I believe that the reason was that white was very sneaky. White was waiting for that shape move and didn't want to give it to black in center. Indeed, black could play here at this point. And white got what he wanted. However, black has a very easy way to protect. Just bump and play here. And then black has an upper hand in this game, in my opinion. Even though white will be able to run, black will be able to complicate the position on the right side. However, black forgot about the exchange, and now white has a brilliant Tsuji. White can play wedge. It seems that it doesn't work because black can simply Atari and capture 2 white stones. However, now white plays this beautiful throw-in. Then white will Atari and capture black's group. Yeah, black is simply dead. This is amazing what white found here. Black captures, which gives black a bit better chances to make life. However, still not good chances. Maybe now black should play like this and that, because with this move it should be the same. It just gives white one more option, and white chose this option. White plays this bamboo, black splits white, but on the inside, black doesn't really have a chance to make two eyes, and white should easily live in the corner. However, white forgot about this exchange. White simply captured, which makes the life of the corner group a bit more unclear. Now white attaches, plays Atari, and how should white continue? So this is an interesting moment. P9 was big mistake, is a question actually from a player, from Janek. This move was a big mistake. Well, it gave white this standing up move at P10. No, you are asking about P9, about white's move. So, at the first glance, it doesn't really seem like a big mistake, though it is a bit pushing too much, because it leaves still a weak point, which black can use and black used. And it also pushes black towards our group. So now we need to protect the group on the other side. And then black can cut and create weaknesses in our shape. So maybe it's better to simply play here. Then black would play a two-space jump. And white will also be forced to build shape, but indeed there are no weaknesses. There is another question, what white will do if black pushes again. If we keep answering, then the situation of our group will not be very interesting. Maybe better to ignore the next push. But it's of course painful. I think that actually the proper way for black is to play this very strange exchange, because then white's shape becomes worse. Another option is to ignore it right away, but then of course the hane is very painful. So yeah, maybe P9 was a little mistake. I don't think that big mistake. Yeah, and then why not S5? S5 was indeed, it was a bit of a pity to not play that exchange. Though then black can still play a capturing race against a group on the bottom, on white's bottom. No, sorry, there is a capture here available, so black would need to connect, then white can run, then black can still fight a bit around here, but there is not much hope for black, so S5 makes things very clear. Capturing is also a very strong move, provided that we continue carefully. Because right now, white has a possibility to capture black without a ko, unconditionally, making life in the corner first, and then also not giving black two eyes. How to play? This is a very important moment of the game. At this point, you can basically knock out your opponent. So it's very useful to spend time now and to think if it is possible to kill. Maybe white actually thought that the move kills, so white played this one. If black plays here, then of course white can capture the other stone. If black plays here, white plays here. It seems that black doesn't have time to create two eyes. However, Warren found a brilliant Tesuji. He went down, and now white doesn't have much. White doesn't have too many options, because white cannot leave the corner as it is, because the liberty problem appears. Or just black can play like this. So yeah, white right now needs to make life. But then, with the next move, black not only creates an eye, but also threatens to start a call against white's corner. And white did not want that. White chose to make life and give black a life as well. I am not sure about this choice because black's group is bigger than white's group. So if we start a call, it's not easy for black. If black plays this threat, we can ignore right now. It will be already better than the game result, right? A few points better. So actually, of course, we should. So black doesn't really have local threats, maybe one. And global threats are even harder to find. So I think that it was better to play the Ka. But instead of playing this way, white could start with the Atari. And then if black plays this move, white can Atari here. And if black connects, then white captures this stone. So black is certainly dead. If black plays like this, white also plays here. And we have a Miyai. So black would simply die. And the game would be over, but it was not. So yeah, maybe white indeed is ahead, but it could be game over if white captures black. So it's quite important to knock out your opponent. Now we have a very interesting variation. This is Joseki so far, and now white plays this move, and in the Joseki, black plays here, or maybe here. But now, there is not much point in doing so, because what does this group do? White has a strong group here and a very strong group there. So what sense does it make? Maybe a bit better to play like this and that, but still, it's so easy for white to answer. So maybe it's better to play like black did in the game. However, then white's corner is just too big. And in such case, it's better to start with this move and then to play Hane. Then we have the Hane and not the opponent. And there is still an annoying cutting point. So maybe white needs to answer. But if white does, then it's much better than the game for black. And if white plays like this, then black will not play the tiger's mouth. Black will play a block here and a cut. So this would be better for black than the actual game. In the actual game, white got a very big corner. Black plays on the side. White kicks. Black, instead of answering, builds a moyo. White plays this one and now plays another exchange. It's maybe not necessary because I wouldn't expect your opponent to block here. It's too small for now, and we will see in the game why this might be a bad exchange. So for now, maybe just play here, or also maybe invade the moyo. It's also big, or there. White plays this one. Black, very interestingly, starts an attack on white's corner. It looks unreasonable, but black manages to build a group. And now you can see, after the exchange, we can clearly say that it would be better to not have the AB exchange on the board, because now we can go down, descend. This is better than a block in this shape. Black is so far not alive in the corner, but white has also a cutting point. So if I was white, I think I would just play on the outside, let black live, or maybe like this. It's a pity that we lost the corner, but we destroyed the side of black and destroyed the potential to make a big moyo. And I think that if black wants to win this game after such a disadvantageous opening, then it's rather better to go for a moyo and not just steal the opponent's corner. So this would be a very easy play for white, and I think the safest way to win the game. But in the actual game, there is this cut, and everything becomes more complicated. Now, if black goes up, who knows how it will be. If you carefully read this capturing race, it seems that white wins by 1 liberty. Good for white. Though, who knows, maybe black will find some sneaky call, and then it might be a bit complicated still. For example, here we see, we see a not easy variation for white. So maybe it would finish with a call. However, black played a bit too hasty move, and then white just cut, and black cannot connect because of this move and that move. So instead, black made life in the corner, then white made life on the outside, and moreover, this group is in danger. So now black needed to help that group. Black made life, but then white had time also to make life on the side. I don't know why this Kosumi, why not like this? This seems better. Anyway, black answered. Maybe not necessary, better to focus on building a big moyo. But white should have an advantage, and now white continues. And here the deciding mistake of black. Black has a chance to connect, and probably the game is better for white, but still if black gets a lot, black can win the game. It is possible, but black connected and then died. So the game finished in white's favor. Black resigned. Yeah, so this is it about this game. R1 is still a ko, isn't it? Aha, sorry, it was a question for sure for a variation which I showed before. So let's go back to that one. If white plays here, black goes here, white plays here, then I think no ko left. Ah, you mean this move by black? This is not a ko. This is a double ko. So black is dead. So I don't know what other R1. I think there was after S3 in my variation. Yeah. So this R1 leads to a double ko, which means that black is dead. All right. Thank you for active participation. We will move to the next game. Yes. What will it be? We stay with English language for now.